Okay, guys, we're here to do a little bit of an update on the wrestling world. So let's get into what did I think about the WWE draft. Um, I would say I would give it about a C average, honestly. Some things made total sense, other things were just not making any sense. Um, my opinion after the draft of what Raw and SmackDown have been, and also NXT, not bad, honestly, programming wise, matches wise, pretty decent. Some people were moved over to SmackDown, I think is not a bad thing. Like Sasha Banks moving to SmackDown, not a horrible thing. I think that that's good for her career. Um, Roman Reigns on SmackDown, I think makes total sense. Um, Raw wise, some notable things that I think will help build Raw ratings a little bit better towards the future would be Randy Orton moving over, Rey Mysterio there. Um, and I also think that bringing in former MMA fighters to the fold, honestly, for like Crown Jewel and previous, uh, Raw and SmackDowns, honestly, like Shane Velasquez, for example, and then Tyson Fury obviously coming into the fold with Braun Strowman in that situation. Team Hogan versus Team Flair should be interesting at Crown Jewel. Um, uh, I think that Bray Wyatt moving to SmackDown is good for his career as well. Um, so overall, I would give it, like I said, a C for honestly Raw and SmackDown. I think right now they're pretty steady at that C level. Maybe a B plus possibly in the next few weeks when other talent starts coming back. We've had some injuries of late, which are affecting the company. Finn Balor, NXT. I think that that's a good move for him going forward because he was just floating in the middle of nowhere with creative. One other quick big announcement is as of right now, Bruce Pritchard is now the executive producer of SmackDown. Uh, Eric Bischoff was let go. He is no longer with the company anymore. Paul Heyman is still in control of Monday Night Raw. Obviously, he'll have to answer to Vince McMahon. Both of them will, but um, WWE honestly right now is not terrible. NXT's been decent. Even 205 Live has been pretty decent lately. Um, NXT honestly has been the most impressive for me, competing with AEW, which we're gonna get into AEW actually right now. So, what do I honestly think of AEW Dynamite and AEW Dark? Okay, AEW Dark for we're gonna start that with that first. Joey Janela and this rivalry that he has with Kenny Omega, those matches so far have been insanely good. I mean, outrageously good. I mean, the commentary as well. I mean, JR, Excalibur, all the people who were involved in the commentary with this program, they're doing wonderful things at AEW, and I'm very proud that TNT got involved in this, and they're pushing this into the fold for everybody. Um, Chris Jericho as their champion works so well, honestly, as him being a heel and having his own group. That was a great idea for you guys to keep doing that with Jericho. Jericho's always been better as a heel, as far as I'm concerned, and he's proving that at AEW right now. He's doing wonderful things. This rivalry with Cody Rhodes for the championship on November, and plus the Moxley thing as well with him coming back. AEW has been getting so much great talent internationally. They did lose Kaylee Ray though. She's now in Impact Wrestling now. But other than that, their women's division is solid. Honestly, I have no complaints with AEW right now. Um, I've watched every single episode so far on YouTube. Great show. No complaints whatsoever. Um, so we're gonna get into Impact. Impact has been doing amazing things as well. I mean, Van Dam is back. Sabu. The Moose versus Ken Shamrock match was really good. Um, their last pay per view, Bound for Glory, was insanely good. I have no complaints whatsoever. I like the fact that they're finally pushing the talent that they should be pushing. Um, so Johnny Impact has left Impact Wrestling. He is now a free agent. So Brian Cage is now basically I guess you could say, the face of Impact Wrestling. Um, yeah, Impact Wrestling right now, I have no complaints. Again, they're doing pretty decent things. Um, and let's talk a little bit about the National Wrestling Alliance. So Billy Corgan has been doing an amazing job as is their owner. He's brought in James Storm. He's brought in Eli Drake. Eli Drake, yeah. Um, I think Allison Kay is another great pickup for that company because she was Sienna obviously in Impact Wrestling, and she was their Knockouts champion for a long time. Um, their women's division is solid. Their heavyweight championship picture is building and getting better and better. They're bringing in a lot of great older talent in as well to help with production. Um, so New Japan, you guys, has bought a rival company in Japan, so they're going to be starting a company of a New Japan company here in the United States. Actually, they just announced that as well on their Twitter account. So there will be a New Japan version here in the States as of next year. So that will be another wrestling company to check out. Um, People keep asking me about the Shane McMahon situation with WWE. I know nothing about what's going on with that. It sounds like he might be taking some time off, maybe coming back around WrestleMania, possibly. Um, so, with that, I just wanted to do a quick update on the wrestling world and just say that AEW has been really amazing. Raw and SmackDown have been decent. NXT, again, really good show. 205 Live, good. Impact, good. It's all good as far as I'm concerned. We've seen a lot of development with young, international talent getting more involved in companies like Ring of Honor, Impact, and obviously, even NXT has been getting better. Um, and the Keith Lee, versus the Donovan Dijakovic, I think that's how you pronounce his name. Those matches have been really good as well. Matt Riddle has had some good matches for NXT as well. Velveteen Dream, which, yes, Velveteen Dream is injured right now, guys. So I'm not really sure what's going to happen with his situation going forward. Um, but yeah, wrestling is in a really good spot right now. I have no complaints.